Okay, dear students, as I always say, when you start to write answers for a question paper, you always have to read the instructions well. So take a paper and read all the instructions and try to answer the questions. So when you answer the questions, you do not have to answer from the question 1 to the last, right? You don't need to, you do not have to answer from the beginning to the end as they are ordered in the question number. So you can always start with an easier one for yourself, right? I personally recommend you start with some easy questions, right? So when you get to the flow, when you answer some questions and get some feeling of accomplishment, so the difficult questions also will be possible for you to answer. So I hope you will get the maximum out of this video. So try to answer all the questions. And before starting to answer, you should take a look at all the questions, right? So let's do this. But I am going to explain from the beginning and I'm going to cover the required parts of theory for answering this kind of questions. So please watch to the end and mark your papers if you have already done this. So let's go. Right. And here you have to answer all the questions. And let's see, we'll start from the beginning. Here, answer all the questions on this paper itself. Each question carries 2 marks. So here, underline the ones in which the circular shape can be observed from the following items. So in these items, actually, you have to underline, probably actually this, in the cylinder, you can observe circular shapes, and this in this key, it is not a circular shape. Maybe there's a part of circle and that is okay, but we cannot take this as a circular shape, right? So this is okay. Yeah, here you can see 2 circles, and the cylinder also you can see 2 circles at the top and at the bottom, right? So let's move on to the second question. Right. In this one, find the value of 31 into 100. And oh, no, I think it is the third question, right? Let's go to the second one, right? Right. Write the place value of 2 in the number 3254. Here, the place value is 1. Here, place value is 10. Here, the place value is 100. You know, and here, the place value is 1000, right? So, therefore, your answer should be 100, right? In the place value of the 2 is 100. Right. Find the value of 31 into 100. So when you have to find value by multiplying by the powers of 10, I mean by 10, by 100, by 1000, like that, it is very easy. You just need to add 2 zeros at the end here if you are multiplying by 100. So your answer should be like this. You have to write these 2 zeros at the end, right? Because it is 100. So if you are multiplying by 10, you have to add 1 0 at the end. And if it is 1000, you have to add 3 zeros, right? So I think I have covered this part. Let's go to the next. Here, fill in the blanks. In this one, blank is used to determine whether a plane surface is horizontal. If it is horizontal, you can use the spirit level. You can see the spirit level is used to determine whether a surface is horizontal. I think if you can look at your textbook, you can see what this spirit level looks like. Actually, I will show you a figure of this thing. I mean, this is the spirit level. So this is part of your textbook. So you can see, you can check whether a surface is horizontal by using this spirit level. So if this air bubble is at the center of this tube, so then you can say that the plane is horizontal. So and also there's another equipment you can use for this. It is called this transparent tube of water. Actually, you can see this. You can use this kind of thing also to determine whether a plane or a line is horizontal, right? And also we have another tool called this plumb. Now, this plumb is used to determine whether a surface is vertical with respect to the Earth surface, right? So let's go to the questions, right? Right, your answer here should be the spirit level. Right. So let's go to the next question. Fill in the blanks. Blank cages using suitable values. So you see 5 plus 1 is, okay, 5 minus 1 is 4. You see, it is, some number minus 3 is 7. So that should be, it must be 10, right? So for that, you cannot write 10 in one cage, but you can write 0. That means you take 1 from here, from 1 from 8, and then it goes 10. 10 minus 3 is 7, and that's fine. And 7, and then this is going to be 7, right? And 7 minus 4 is 3. So you can write the answers just like this. Okay. In this figure, you need to write down how many circles are present here. So I think it is not much difficult. So you see, there are big circles. How many big circles? There are 2 of them. And in small circles, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. You have 6 small circles and 2 big circles. Therefore, you can take 7 small ones and 2 big ones. That means it is 9. So 9 is your answer. Right. Okay. Okay, let's go to the question number 7. Here you have a simple addition, right? You have learned addition. It is something like this. You have to write like this. Otherwise, if it is just like this, do not try to add. Yes, you have a higher chance of making a mistake. So you can write it again like this: 4,128 plus 78. So you can add easily, right? 8 plus 8 is 16, and 1 carries. That means 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. So 1 still carries. And 1 plus 1 is 2. And we have here 4. Right? The answer is 4,206. You can write answer just like this. I always recommend it is better to leave this rough work also there, right? You don't need to erase all this, right? Okay, then let's go to the eighth question. Okay, which direction which direction lies in between the directions west and north? Actually, it is west and north. That must be northwest, right? Which direction lies in between the directions west and north? You know, west is here, north is here, and then we have north west here, northwest. Fine. Your answer must be northwest. And for the ninth one, fill in the blanks, fill in the blank cages, right? So you multiply here, you know, the actually the answer must be 36, right? So here, this part is 36, and this part is 36, and this part is also 36. So each one has to be 36. So that what you have to do? You can do it you know, 9 into 4 is 36, and 3 into 12 is also 36. So you can do it this way, right? Okay. What is the value represented on the abacus given? Okay, let's go back. Right. What is the value represented on the abacus given below? You know, it is 10,000, thousands, hundreds, tens, zeros. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 places. Therefore, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 10,000s, and you know, 2,000s and 0 hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 ones, 5 ones. It's going to be 72,065. So this is the value represented on the abacus. If you have any doubts, you can write it just like this also, right? You can write here 7, 2, 0, 6, 5. And if you write like this, you can get the value, you can get the answer, right? The annual sports meet of a certain school was started at 1 p.m. and ended at 6:05 p.m. Find the duration of the sports meet. So I have taught you the elapsed time. Elapsed time equals end time minus start time. So if you look at your textbook, if you look at your notebook, you will find this. And also I have written take the end time and the start time in the standard form. I think you may remember this thing, right? Right. If you write in the standard form, what is it? It looks like it finished at 5 p.m., 18, 5, and started at 13:00. Right. So actually, even if you get this in the 12-hour clock, it is possible because all are PM, right? But if you get a mixed one with AM and PM, you will be in trouble if you do it in the 12-hour clock. So that's why I have told you always take the time in the standard form, right? So this is going to be 5. And this is 5 if you subtract like this. Okay, then your answer should be something like I'll show you how to write this answer. You have to write like I have to erase this. 5 hours, 5 minutes. This is a very easy question, right? So I have done in the school, I have done many more difficult questions, right? So you may refer to them too. Fine. Okay, write two instruments which are marked with numbers. So instrument, that means you can write thermometer, right? And also the measuring cup. And we have and also you can take measuring cylinder. Measuring cylinder. So actually here you have to write only two instruments, right? I am giving you more, but in the if you get something like this in the exam, you have to write only two. And also you can take meter rule and this scaling balance, and there are so many things we can find the marked number lines. What is the name of the angle which is equal in magnitude to sum of two right angles? You know, if you take one right angle, it looks like this. If you add another right angle, it will look like this. So if you take that thing, it will look like this. So this is called the straight angle. So your answer is straight angle. Based on the place value, expand the number. So if you have to expand this on the place value, you can do just like this. Is 7,432. So you have thousands. How many thousands? There are 7,000. 7 into 1,000 plus 400. 4 into 100 plus 3 into 10 plus 2 into 1. That means 7,000s, 400s, 3 tens, and 2 ones. Right? This is how you have to expand if you get this kind of a question. So let's go to the 15th. Write down two properties of the number line. And there are many properties on the number line. So you can take in number line, there are equal gaps between any pair of consecutive integers. That means if you take like this 1 and 2 are consecutive, right? 3 and 4 are consecutive. That means that come next to, right? The number that comes next to the other, right? So if you take here 2 and 3 are consecutive, so the gaps are equal in between any two consecutive integers, right? And also the value increases. The value increases from the left to the right. These are the two properties, and also you can find some more. For example, you can say the negative numbers lie at the left side, lie on the left side of the 0, and positive numbers lie on the right side of the 0. So that is also another property of the number line. So if you take this simple two properties, that will be enough, right? find the value 0 divided by 5. So you need to remember 0. If you divide anything, if you divide 0 by any number, the answer will be 0. 0 divided by 5 is 0. And 0 divided by 10 will also be 0. And 0 divided by 2513, that is also 0. Because 0 means nothing. If you divide nothing by anything, the result will be nothing. You don't get any value, right? The value will be 0. So if you divide 0 by anything, the answer is 0. So you need to understand this. You need to remember this. So answer is 0. And also, if you multiply anything by 0, any number, maybe you multiply 1000 by 0, the answer is still 0. If you multiply 2152 by 0, then the answer is also 0. So if you multiply anything by 0, the answer is 0, right? So if you, and also if you divide 0 by any number other than 0, right? Actually, that comes in higher grades. Actually, you don't try that actually to divide. If you have to multiply, divide something like this, actually we don't know this thing. This is not we don't talk about this kind of things because this is not certain. Therefore, we don't take like that. So other than if you divide 0 by any number, the answer is 0, right? Therefore, here your answer must be 0. And if it is a 17, write down how the inequality, this is described in verse. Here you can say 0 is greater than negative 3. Or you can say 0 is greater than minus 3. You can write just like this, right? If you write minus 3, that will also be fine. Okay. And here you have to underline the right angle from the following angles. I mean the right angle. So you can take like only this one and this one. So you can use your eyes to determine, and also you can use ISS squares if you have. But usually if you are given this kind of a question, they will be easily visible and understandable by the naked eye. So if you get this kind of question, you can just see roughly, and you see this is kind of a right angle. Okay, then you will give, you have to underline these two angles. So you will get the marks if you do this way. Fine. And let's go with the next one. Here you have another number line. Mark all the even numbers in the in between 1 and 10. So here between 1 and 10, you have to mark all the even numbers. So if you mark like this, if you mark on the number line, you have to do like this. 2 is even, and 4 is also even, 6 is even, 8 is even. So you cannot take 10 because here you have to take in between 1 and 10, right? Therefore, you cannot take 10. Here you have to estimate the number of lamps in the figure. So you can just count one line and the number of lines, and then you can multiply, because in an estimation, we do not try the exact number, right? We just try an estimate value, because that means an approximate value. So here, let's take just random one line. You can take this line. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9. Okay. And then you have how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you have 12 nines. Okay, then I can multiply 9 into 2 is 18. 9 into 1 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10, so you can write 108 lamps. So this will be the estimation. Actually, this works, right? Okay, children, let's start doing this paper 2. And here you have to answer first question and 4 other questions. First question carries 16 marks and other questions carry 11 marks each. So you have to, first, my advice is just read all the instructions before answering the questions and have a look at all the questions. Not so much time, not for a long time, just take a couple of minutes, right? And then you can see all the questions and then start answering the questions with an easier one, right? So here, but anyway, I'm doing from the first one, right? Because this is a kind of discussion. So this is going to give you some theory parts also uh, that have been covered in my lessons. So this is going to support you. This is going to help you for achieving higher marks, right, in your coming term test. So please watch to the end and try to do all these questions by yourselves. Maybe you have already done. If you have done, just try to correct those answers. If you see any answer has been given incorrectly by you, so you can correct them and try to understand everything. And if you have any kinds of doubts, you can leave me a comment. Okay, let's answer these questions. Fine. Write 2 objects which you use to draw circles. You can use a coin and another one, a cap of a bottle. You can use these objects to draw circles, right? Right. And you can say a ring like that, but here you are supposed to write only 2 objects. And the second question, part A, draw a circle and mark a line which divides the circle into 2 equal parts. Here you can draw a circle like this, fine. And then you have to draw a line which divides this circle into 2 equal parts. So it will look like something like this. Okay. And how many such lines, right? Uh, how many such lines, which was described in part A, can be drawn inside a circle? So in a circle, you can draw any number of this kind of lines, right? You can draw so many. You can draw any number, right? Then you can say your answer should be, actually you are not supposed to draw this many lines. You are supposed to answer this question. So you're supposed to draw only one line, right? So that's what I have done here. And then you have to answer how many lines. You can write an infinite number of lines. You can draw an infinite number of lines in a circle. You know, I mean, this kind of circle, this kind of circle, you can draw an infinite number of such lines. Fine. Right. And then write down 2 examples for circular patterns, right? So I'm going to erase this. If you have any doubt about infinite, what is infinite? Infinite means that has no end, no finish. That means a countless number. Infinite number means countless number. That means there are so many, right? We can't even count, right? That is the idea about infinite for grade 6, right? Okay, and then write 2 examples for circular patterns. You can see circular patterns in the nature, right? I have taken some shapes like you can see. I will let you see. If you see this kind of a thing, right? It looks like a circular pattern, right? In nature, right? And if you take this, mm, right, this has a circular pattern, right? And also, if you take this is a tree trunk, right? Here also you can see some kind of circular patterns, right? Therefore, I will write two objects only. And in some flowers too, you can observe circular patterns, and this is a kind of fruit, right? Right. Okay, now let's go with this, right? Right. Okay, then what are the two objects you can say? Um, I can say one example, right? I can say the wave patterns, the wave fronts, the waves generated, right, on a water surface, right, around a point, right, and also you can say a cross section of the of some fruits. For examples, you can say oranges, right? If you take an orange, if you cut it uh, into two parts, right, uh, you can see the cross section, and that is also a circular pattern. Fine. And you can see the man-made circular patterns, especially in designs, right? Maybe in some stools, you can see stools. You can see some circular patterns, and also you can observe uh, in caps or lids of bottles, and also you can see in bottlenecks too, right? Bottle necks, you have some kind of rings, and they have some circular patterns, and also in the rings that we wear in our fingers, they also have some circular patterns, right? So if you write two of these, that answer will be fine. And draw a circular design which you know. So if you draw, it is very simple. You can use your a coin or something and draw a circular pattern. You may have seen so many circular patterns, circular designs in your textbook too, right? So you can draw something like this. Look, you have this. And say, so actually, it is difficult to draw with this unit. So you can draw this kind of designs, fine. And then you will see uh, circular patterns. Okay. And I will show if you want to see any circular patterns. You can see, you can surf in the internet. You can see so many patterns are there. The problem is that it is difficult to draw with these tools here. So, but I will try some. If you draw like this, I will try with my free hand. Mm, like, like this. Mm, like that, you can make some circular patterns, right? Right. And also you can use some simple ones like design, right? Actually, these are circular designs. Okay. So you have something like this, and then this is also a circular design, right? So you can use this kind of things uh, as circular designs, right? Mm. you have a circle, right? In the above figure, what are the letters in this figure? What are the letters marked on the small circle? Marked on the small circle. So on the small circle means at the edge of the circle, right? In the small circle is this. So you can see, here you can see that this is the small circle, right? So you can say that the letters marked on the small circle are H and C. Right. What are the letters marked outside the large circle? Large circle is this one, right? This is the large circle. So the letters marked outside should be F and A. Right. What are the letters marked inside the small circle? Inside the small circle are B and P. Right. Okay. And that is the answer for the first question. And here you have the second question. This is simple addition. So it should be something like this. Let's do the addition. Fine. And you see now this 6 plus 8 is 14. So you cannot write 14. You write 4 here. And this 1 carries here. Then 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. Then this 5, 1 carries here. 1 plus 4 is again 5. And 3 plus 1 is 4. So this is your answer. And you have to subtract here, 8 minus 7 minus 8 is not possible. So you take 1 from here and this 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. And then this is going to be 0. In this place is going to be 0 because you took that 1 to the point of 7. So now it is 0 and you have to take 1 from here, but there's nothing here. So you take like this from here. And then this is going to be 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. And here, this is going to be 9, right? Because you took 1 from here. So 9 minus 0 is 9. And then this is 5, right? 5 minus 3 is 2. So 2959 is your answer. Okay, here you have a product. You have to do the multiplication, and this multiplication is very simple. You have here 3 zeros, then you have to write like 345 and 3 zeros. When you multiply like this, you have to place the number of zeros like this. When you multiply by 10, 100, 1,000 or 10,000, etc. When you multiply by these numbers, you have to place only the number of zeros. And here you have another division. When you have divisions, you can cancel these zeros. This for this zero to this zero. Then your answer is something like this. 25,670. So these are the answers for this question. Find the value. Here you have multiplication. So you can do it like this: 245, 23. You have to multiply. 3 into 5 is 15 and 1 carries, right? You can take this one here. 3 into 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. Then another 1 carries. 3 into 2 is 3 into 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Right? Something like this. Okay. And then you have 2 here. And 2 into 5 is 10. 0 here. 1 carries 2 into 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 2 into 2 is 4. 5, 10. Here you have 5. Here you can put 0 here, right? 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 0 is 3. 9 plus 7 is 16. 1 carries, then it's going to be 5. So 5,635 is your answer. Okay. Now let's go to the next part. Find the quotient and the remainder. This thing, right? 1681 divided by 11. For that, you have to divide this separately and then find the answer. You can do this on your answer sheet. 1681 divided by 11. So how many 11s are there? For 16, there's 1. 1 into 11 is 11, and then your remainder is 5. Then you take 58. You take this 8, then it is 58, right? And how many 11s are there? 5 11s. 5 into 11 is 55. Then your 3 will remain here, and then you take this 1. And 31, you have 2 11s. 2 into 11 is 22. So when you subtract 31 minus 22, it is going to be 9. Okay. So remain this 9. Then you can write quotient. You can write just like this. Fine. So since it has been asked that way, you can write the same. It's a quotient equals 152. Remainder equals 9. This is the answer. Okay, now let's move on to the part 4. Okay, an apple seller sold 2,475 apples on Monday. On Tuesday, if he sold 586 apples more than the Monday, find the total number of apples sold on both days. So we can do it like this. What is the Monday said? Equals 2,475. And what about Tuesday? Tuesday sale is 586 apples more than Monday. And this is going to be 2,475 plus 586, because this is 586 more than Monday. So let's calculate that. Is 2,475 plus 586. Then we add this. 5 plus 6 is 11. 1 carries. 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 carries. 5 plus 5 is 10. 1 carries. 3,061. So 3,061. Now this is the sale on Tuesday. Then you can take total. Total comes 2,475 plus 3,061. So you can add this 2,475, 3,061. If you add this, 5 plus 1 is 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. 1 carries. This 1 plus 4 is 5. And this also will be 5. Then your answer total is 5,536 apples he has sold during both days. Okay. Okay, now you have to write down, write 2 instances which large numbers are used in day-to-day activities. 2 instances which large numbers are used in day-to-day activities. You can say to count populations in countries, right? And also we have to use larger numbers in accounts related to large companies, and also you can say in mm, real estate deals. I mean sales or the sales or purchasing of a real estate or house, something like that. And in business or selling or buying vehicles like that, then you can see large numbers are used. Fine. You can write only 2. So write the each value represented by the digit inside the box. Value here, we have to write the value represented, not the place value, right? It is not the place value, it is the value represented. It is 0 into 10, right? Because it is the value, the digit is 0 and it is on the tens place, and 0 into 10 is 0. So here 0. For the second part, this is if you take the place value, so units, ones, and here tens, here hundreds, thousands, and 10,000. So here value is 3 into 10,000, because it is 10,000 place. So it is going to be 30,000. The value represented by 3 is 30,000. Okay. And then let's go with the third part. Doesn't father bought a television for 134,990 rupees. Write the price of the television in standard form. In standard form, you can see how many millions are there. First, see how many millions. So I have taught you to write this kind of things. If you have been asked, you can use this method. The simplest method is taking these 4 periods as boxes, right? And then take it the number. So how many, these are units, and these are thousands, these are millions, these are billions, right? These are billions, these are millions, right? Thousands and units. And then how many billions are there? There are no any billions, right? 134,000. And there are no millions even. This is how many thousands? You can see 134. 134. I write just 134 in 1,000 period. And 990 rupees. 990. So finally, when you find the number like that, you can write it in the standard form, just like this 134. And you have a space 990. Now this is equal to 134,990. Okay. Separate this number into periods and write the number in words. So if you want to separate this in periods, you start from the right side and separate them into 3-digit groups. Okay, now we have 4 periods, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means billions are also there, right? And then let's try to take it here. So now you have to, if you have to write in the standard form, this is very simple, right? Okay, then you write like this: 243 here, 068 here, 005 here, and 792. Now you know that. Write the number in which 1 less than, okay, and you have to write this in words, right? So here you have units, right? And here you have thousands, you have millions, and here billions. So if you write this number in words, I'm answering this question, right? This is going to be 200. 230. So not 230, right? It's 243. 243. What 243? 243 billion, right? Billion. What is 68? 68 million. So you can write like this. You can write 68 million, right? 68 million. How many thousands? 5,000. 5,000. 700. 92. You can write 243 billion, 68 million, 5,792. Okay. So if you write like this, it will be fine. Okay. And then we have to write the number which is 1 less than the million in standard form. 1 less than the million. Right. 1 less than the million. We are writing the standard format. You know, million means like this one. Like this, right? You have 6 zeros. 1 million is this one, right? You have write 1 in the million zone and then 0 on the others. Fine. And now this is 1 million. So you have write 1 less than 1 million, right? If you subtract 1 from here, let's say 1, right? Which is simple. Otherwise, I will write like that also. Okay. So here you take all the way up to here 1, right? Then this will be 10. 10 minus 1 is 9, and now this is also 9, and this is also 9. This is 9, this is 9, this is 9, this is 0. So if you take it, it will be 999,999. This is the standard form of the number which is 1 less than 1 million, right? Okay, in this one, fourth, write today's date in standard form. Okay, if I am recording it today, so I'll write today's date. Now, 2025, and today's 4th, that means April, that is 4th, and today's 18th, right? So this is the standard form. Here you have to use 4 digits for the year, and then 1 dash line, small dash line, and small dash, and 2 digits for the month, and small dash, and 2 digits for the day, right? So you can do it like that. And in the fill in the blanks, 3 hours equals how many minutes? I can say 3 into 60 minutes, 180 minutes, right? 5 minutes means 5 minutes, 5 into 60, right? That's going to be 300 seconds. So 96 hours in days. Here you have to divide by 24. You take 96 by 24. You divide by 24, and it's going to be 4. 4.46, 4 into 2 say plus 1, 9. So 0. So this means 4 days. Fine. Okay, 96 hours means 4 days. Okay. Copy the following table in your answer sheet and complete it. Time according to 12-hour clock, and in the standard form, 1 a.m. is has to be 0110. it looks like this. So it is 14:20, 14:45 means 2:45 p.m. 12 noons, you have right like 12 colon 00. Fine. It's a very simple thing. And now let's move on to the next part of the same question. 9 minutes. Here you have to add this. Minutes and seconds, 48 plus 12. If you add 48 plus 12, it is going to be 60, right? But 60 cannot be written here, right? You can't write 60 because 60 means 1 minute. Therefore, you have to take, if you can see how many minutes are there within 60. You divide 60 by 60, that means 1 minus 60 is 60, and the remainder is 0. So this remainder goes here, right? And that means the remainder is seconds, right? That means 0 seconds. And that 1 carries here. This is a 1 minute, so it has to be here. So 7, 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 5 is 12. 12, then you write 2 here and 1 carries, and 1 plus 1 is 2. Then your answer is 22 minutes. That's it. That's it. So hours, minutes, again, you have here you have to subtract, 48 minus 45. 18 minus 45 is not possible. You cannot subtract 45 from 18. Therefore, you have to take 1 from here. This 1 means 60 minutes, right? You take 1 hour from the right side, and then 1 hour means 60 seconds. Fine. Sorry, 60 minutes, right? 1 hour means 60 minutes. So this is going to be 60 plus 18, which is equal to 78. 17 minus 45. Now you can do subtraction. 8 minus 5 is 3. 7 minus 4 is 3. Then it's going to be 33 minutes. And here now you don't have 8 hours. This is now 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. So this is the answer, right? Okay, and let's practice this again and again, and that's my request. Okay, in the 5th question, you have a number line. Answer the questions based on the number line, numbers marked on the number line. What is the largest number? In this number line, largest number is 8. Answer the questions based on the numbers marked on the number line. Okay, then the largest number which is marked is 8. So otherwise the largest number that is here 9, but the numbers that have been marked is 8, right? So what is the smallest number? Here the smallest number that has been marked is -4. Write down the above numbers in descending order. Descending order means the largest one first. 8, 6, 3, 0, -1, -2, and -1 has not been marked, so we can take -1. 0 is possible. 0 has been marked, and then -2 has been marked, and -4 has been marked. Now, what is the smallest? The smallest is -4. Okay, fill in the blanks using this less than or greater than symbol. Yes, 10 is greater than -10. 0 is greater than -3. Because when you go from left to right on the number line, the value increases from left to right. Right, and -5 is, -7 is less than -5, and -2 is less than +5. We write down all the integers that lie between -3 and +3. The actually, since it is between, you cannot take these two integers. Therefore, you start with -2, -1, 0, 1. These are all the integers between the -3 and 3. Do any positive integers lie between -2 and +1? Between -2 and +1, the positive integers do not lie. No. So between -2 and +1, you have only -1, 0. These are the two uh, integers. So I mean positive integers, like positive means 0 is neither positive nor negative, right? Therefore, you cannot take it as positive. Therefore, here your answer should be no. Name the types. Let's see. Name the type of angle that is denoted. Wait. Name the type of angle that is denoted by each number in the figure given below. So if it is 1, 1 is right angle, right? And 2, 2 is acute. 3, 3 is obtuse. And if you take 4, 4 is a straight angle. And 5, take 5, the 5 is reflex angle. I hope you understand all this, right? So let's go to the next point. So copy this following table in your sheet and complete it. So when you have to round these numbers to the nearest multiple of 10, it's going to be 50. 48 goes to 50, right? 33 goes to 30, and 15 goes to 20, 99 goes to 100. This is the nearest multiple of 10 when you have rounded off. When a certain number is rounded off to the nearest multiple of 10, the value obtained is 80. What is the smallest value which the number can be? And what is the highest value which the number can be? So when you have rounded this to nearest 10, it is 80. So there may be 81. If you have 81, that will also be rounded to 80, 82, 83, 84, or 85. If you have 85, it will be rounded to 90. Therefore, you can't take 85. Maybe it's 89 or so not 89, it should be 79. Maybe 79, maybe 78, maybe 77, maybe 76, and 75, 74. If it is 74, it goes to 70 when rounded off to the nearest 10. So when rounded off to nearest 10, all these numbers will give 80. So what is the smallest value which the number can be? The small value must be 75, and the highest value should be 84. Right? So these are the answers for this part of the question. Right. Okay, now we are coming to the last question, 7. The following figure shows certain school and places located around it: post office, shop, bus stop, school, bus station, hospital, temple, library, railway station. These things are available. What is the direction in which the temple lies with respect to the school? With respect to the school, here actually you need kind of reference, right? Actually, if you get this kind of question, you need to ask your teacher for this kind of reference. It must be given like this, like note. You must, in a map or kind of a plan, note must be given, right? So here, as it has not been given, I take this as note. And if you have been given this kind of a question, you are supposed to ask your teacher and ask them where is north. Right. In this one, I'll answer the question this way. What is the direction in which temple lies with respect to school? Temple is temple. The temple lies, temple it is with respect to school is south. What is located to the west of the school? West of the school is this one, police station. And in which direction the post office is located to the school? Post office is located to the school. The direction is northwest. And this for this B, what direction is the school located to the hospital? The hospital. To the hospital, the school is located to northeast. What is located to the east of the police station? East of the police station. What is located to the east of the police station? East of the police station, there are two. That means school and railway station. And for the last part, what is located to the southwest of the shop? Southwest of the shop. So, southwest is here of the shop. So what is it? It is police station. I hope you understand this. So if you have any doubts, just refer to the exercises in your book and also the solved questions, solved problems. I want you to practice this when and you two examples for horizontal planes in the classroom. You can see the flow, horizontal flow, and the top surface of the table. These are two examples. Give two examples of vertical planes in your classroom. The walls and the door or the whiteboard or blackboard will also be an example for a vertical plane, right? And also I will add one part. So just try to remember the tools we use to determine these vertical planes or horizontal planes. We can use the spirit level or the transparent tube of water to determine whether a surface is horizontal, and also you can use the plumb to determine whether a surface is perfectly vertical, right? So I hope you understand all these things, and this has been made for support for my students so that they get well prepared for the upcoming term test. And I hope you get the maximum of this and get maximum marks for the term test. And that's my wish. So I wish you all the best, and try to study this and try to take the maximum use of this. And also, if you like this, just share with your friends. Bless you.